Hi guys, I hope that you're having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with my latest vintage handbag find from Louis Vuitton. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? I think I'm going to call these videos my vintage files. It would be so fitting, don't you think? Now, besides showing you guys the bag and doing a handbag tour and what it fits, I'm also going to be sharing where I picked it up from, how much I paid, and where I get my items authenticated. Anytime I buy anything pre-loved, it doesn't matter where it's coming from, I always get my items double, triple authenticated. It just gives me peace of mind. And anytime I talk about them in any pre-loved video, I always share my preferred, the preferred company that I'd like to use. But even then, in the comments, I'll still see, where do you get your items authenticated? It's in the video. Plus, I will also put all of the information in the description box below. All right, so enough chit chat. Let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so you guys know, if you have been watching my channel for a while, I've never really been the biggest fan of East-West bags. Like, I appreciate them, but I was always like, I don't know, they're not really for me, they're not really for me. However, I have a newfound appreciation for them because of my burrito. My burrito is also known as the Louis Vuitton Papillon 30. You guys know I dubbed it my burrito. I don't know, to me, it looks like a freaking burrito, okay? So I love this bag. I've been using it quite a bit ever since I got it, and I really do appreciate that East-West. So, you know, never say never. So anyways, now this bag came into my field division, and because I was so fond of the whole East-West situation, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool, and I absolutely love the details that it has. Now, I didn't get it at the best price, but considering the condition that it's in, I still think that I got an awesome deal. I got an awesome price on it, but let's get to the bag. So it did come with the original dust bag. And any guesses as to which bag I picked up? Remember, it is vintage, it is discontinued. So my newest vintage find from Louis Vuitton is the absolutely stunning Louis Vuitton Poppin' Quartz Indie Monogram canvas. This thing is so flippin' cute. I mean, I know it might not be for everybody because, you know, it looks like a little triangle, but I think it is absolutely adorable, and it's literally the same length as my burrito. I think that is awesome. But the details on the Poppin' Quart, there's just something about it. I love that it has the short handles. I love that it doesn't come with a crossbody strap. And again, the details that it has. So I picked it up for $895. I picked it up on the RealReal. Now the RealReal, I've said it before, proceed with caution because there are some items on there that, you know, just don't look, you know, they don't really match up the way that they should. So again, I always suggest getting your items authenticated. But I did pick it up there, and like I said, I didn't get it at like this crazy savings. However, this handbag is from 2006. Whoever had this handbag before, it looks like they just had it stored away because as you guys can see, the leather is still pretty white. And for it being from 2006, I honestly think that it was stored away, or it was on a shelf or what have you, but whoever had this bag before, you guys know it, you hear me say it all the time, but whoever had this bag before, thank you so much for taking care of it, and you know, just ensuring that it was fully covered in the dust bag, because again, look at that. The leather is so insanely bright. Like, you don't see that so often when it comes to an older bag, right? You can see that you have a little bit of patina, light patina on these sides here. But the reason why I think that this is so light is because when they stored it, they had the handles like that. So you have the really bright leather here. And even these, I mean, look at that. It's in amazing condition. All right, so let me give you guys a really quick tour of it before I keep blabbing. So there's the front side. There is a side view. There's the back view. Side. On the bottom, it does not have any feet. And when you open it up, it's open like so. And, hang on. That's what it looks like inside. You have the brown textile lining, and you just have one open compartment. You have one little slip pocket. On here it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And it even came, yes, it even came with the original SKU card right there and the textile card. How freaking crazy is that, right? The interior literally never been used. I was absolutely floored because on the description, if I remember correctly, I think it said on there, very good condition. I think it said very good condition. And, you know, it didn't say like excellent, didn't say pristine. But on the pictures, I mean, they only give you like 4 pictures. Terrible, right? They should give you like 50 pictures. It just, I don't know, I couldn't really tell. So I took a chance on it and I'm so happy that I did because like I said before, this is in like new condition with the only thing on here that you can see a little bit of patina on these edges here. But besides that, I think that this bag is like, again, it has never been used. It has never been used. But look at the little details. I love these little gold balls that you have at the end of the zipper. They make that little clanking sound. We all know how I like that clanking sound. But even underneath the zipper, it is bright. That leather is super, super bright. But I love how it opens up. It is insanely generous. You can fit all of your full-size items in here, no problem, as long as they aren't too tall, obviously, because it is a little bit on the shorter side because of that whole east-west. But you can fit everything in here if it's, I mean, you can see everything at a glance. But again, it's just the details. And seeing as how I am the type of person that does tend to lean more towards those hand carry bags when it's not a tote, this is right up my alley. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. Now I got to tell you guys, the funny thing is that when I saw it on the RealReal, it was on hold, and I think I was probably like trying to go after this bag for well over 3 hours. I don't think I have ever spent that much time trying to like get a bag on that website. But I'm like, I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I want this bag. I want this bag, you know? And again, $8.95, and it said it was in very good condition, but seeing as how the pictures showed something completely different, I'm like, I am determined to make this bag mine, you know? So I actually gave up. I was like, you know, F this. I don't have time for this. I went and did something. I came back and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to check. It's probably gone by now because whoever had it in their basket held on to it for dear life, even though you have a 20-minute limit. But anyways, so I logged onto the website and lo and behold, it said add to bag. Dude, I moved with a quickness. I was like, yes, let's do it. I think it took me a total of like 15 seconds to check out. I'm like, you know what? If you snoozed on it, it's coming home with mama. And I couldn't be happier. I've seen these going on the pre-loved market for like $300, $400, $500, but some of them are really, really beat up. I've seen some in like pristine condition going for like $1,500, $1,600. And I definitely didn't want to pay that. So I think I scored. What do you guys think? Do you think I scored or not? But I am super, super happy. Look at this. And again, here's a little side-by-side with the burrito. There we go. I think it is awesome. Coincidentally, burrito is also a nickname that I give to Theodore. But look at that. I think it is absolutely amazing. I love the other 2 styles that they have for the pop and court as well. They have the taller one that's a tote. Love that bag. And then they also have the pop and court long, if I'm not mistaken. And that one comes with a crossbody strap. But for me personally, I love this. I'm going to add some chains on here. I'm going to add a lock on here. I'm going to give it a little bit more oomph, a little bit more mini. And I couldn't be, I feel like I'm grinning like an idiot because I am just so insanely stoked about this bag. Okay, so I'm going to insert a really quick clip of just how much you can end up fitting in here because like I said, you can fit your full-size items in here, no problem. For me personally, I think I'm going to go with the more compact just to get away with carrying more in the bag because you guys know I am a just-in-case person. I need to carry everything and the kitchen sink, and when I can't carry the kitchen sink, I still like to see how much I can fit in my bag. But yeah, I think it is awesome. And from 2006, this beauty is in awesome condition. Absolutely amazing condition. And the fact that it came with the SKU card and the textile card and the dust bag, I mean, I think it is absolutely fabulous. Now, as far as where I get my items authenticated, as many of you know, the company that I do prefer to use is Real Authentication. I have been using them for years. I've never had any issues. I actually have a $5 off, and I'll put it up on the screen here. And as I said previously, I will put all of the details in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. But they offer so many different services, and they've always given me the most peace of mind over other companies that I have used before. But I think they're great. Definitely check them out. I feel like somebody needs to pinch me because I feel like I majorly scored on this beauty. And I know it's not for everybody, but it is definitely right up my alley. But let me just show you guys some of the details up close again. So these little balls, these little gold balls, these little gold jewels, they are metal. So I'm going to call them my metal jewels. But one of them has the Louis Vuitton logo, and then the other one has the flower. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that or not. And I love that it has this much leather going on. It definitely doesn't scare me. And as you guys know, I'm not going to baby any of my bags. And I'm not going to put anything on the leather either because the oils in my hands are going to take care of all of the work. And I can only imagine how beautiful this bag is going to look when it has that honey golden color. You know, but there we go. So let me actually close it up because you have a little bit of leather on either side of the zipper as well. I know it's a little bit tucked away, but that leather here is like bright, bright white. Bright white. There we go. So cute. So cute. And I don't think that this is going to flap over or anything like that, especially because I see myself using this opened up. So the weight of this is always going to keep it down. But look at that. That ginormous opening. I mean, I can see everything going on in this bag. It even smells fantastic. It smells amazing. But there we go. 2006. Dude, 2006. That is amazing. And even these little chaps. I don't know. I don't know. And you have a little LV on this little corner part here, on all four corners. It's safe to say that I am absolutely smitten with my latest snag from Louis Vuitton, the Popincourt. Are you guys a fan of the Popincourt on any of the styles that it's available in? Are you a fan of the whole East-West bags? Because like I said before, if you would have told me 20 years ago that I would be raving and gushing about an East-West bag, I would have been like, dude, you are nuts. But, you know, tastes change. Sometimes it takes one bag. Sometimes it takes one bag to completely change your mind on how you see a certain style. Case in point, the Noé, the Petite Noé. Especially because I had, you know, that backpack with the whole drawstring, hated it. Had it not been for that Petite Noé, I wouldn't be such a fan of the Noé BB and all of the drawstring bags that I have added since then. You know, so I feel like the same goes for my burrito and the whole East-West. So it's just, you know, never say never. Never say never, Minnie, because I have eaten my words one letter at a time, and that's okay. I'm totally okay with that. But anyways, that does it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was able to give you a little bit more info, especially when it comes to authenticating your vintage pieces or where you can find some really good items. But again, I always suggest getting them authenticated because you just never know. But I would love to know, have you guys snagged any vintage beauties lately? If you have, let me know in the comment section down below, because I feel like there are many of us, especially based on what you guys said in my last video, that many of you are also on the hunt for some of the bags that you weren't able to grab 15, 20 years ago, and now you've been able to acquire them and add them to your collection. And I feel like with those types of bags, they just, I don't know, I feel like it's a different kind of butterfly. It's a different kind of giddiness that you get from acquiring those bags that you've had your eye on, that you have wanted for decades even, when you finally add them to your collection. Do you guys feel the same way? But anyways, let me know in the comment section down below. I love you guys to the moon and back. If you enjoyed this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not, the choice is yours. Have a great day.